Sit with me a minute. We're just going to spend a little time today finding our breath. This isn't exactly a meditation. Find your breath. When's the last time you took a good, solid, slow breath? In the moment, what's the rush? Slow down for a minute. Let breath and your heart meet each other. Hey there. This is one of the reasons why I'm probably going to end up ultimately coming off of TikTok, is that there is the sense of rushing, needing to rush through, see what's next, find the thing. Doesn't really give room for breath to explore. In part, that is a challenge I have with confining myself to short form media. Like, I cannot make a video in 3 minutes. I can't. For me, 3 minutes is just like a warm up for a story. I do feel called in this space of busy. Scroll as fast as you can, to consume as much as you can, to find a place, create a little container that can hold the still. And I find when I do this regularly, it helps me. Because I too like to scrolly. Until I feel bad about doing so. I feel bad, I feel immature, I feel lonely. I feel as if this is some strange and awful facsimile for connection. but I'm also intrigued. I've encountered a couple of really cool people in all sorts of nifty ways and things to learn, including my own need to be with my breath. I think that if I could find a way to do this with regularity, more people would come back to it. I don't know. That was an intuition a while ago. It's not so much one now. I live in Telluride, Colorado. I am snuggled in between two mountains, and it's pretty fabulous. And while I am snuggled here in between these two mountains, I am a shaman, healer, and I teach people how to be medicine men and women. And I do find it very interesting that some comments in this live experience have been blocked to protect participants. I think it's a shame that that's necessary, and that predatory behavior is an endemic kind of thing no matter where we are. Makes me wonder why. Why it is that we are so afraid of love that we have to go on offense. Take a breath if you're here with me. Just seriously settle in. Bring your shoulders up. Find the place where your breath is a little stuck. Can you give yourself the few minutes of stillness in the same way that you would do it for others? Just a little blessing of your own time and awareness and attention. If you spin with me for a few breaths, try to deepen that breath. Don't force anything. There's a difference between forcing a breath and a deepening of breath. If you're feeling a little bit of something in the heart, give it a nod. Tell it you love it. Ask what it needs. And you can just slow down. There is nothing to be sold here. There's no special that's going to pop up in the middle of your screen. This is just you allowing to receive a little something from somebody somewhere you've never met. Who wants to show you that you are loved. That's it. I I am grateful that some folks are hanging with me just for a little bit. It's nice to not be in the echo chamber that is between the sides of my skull. As your day is winding down, notice where you saw beauty and wonder and awe. I know all of this, it's still doing its thing, because life is going to life. And we are lifing in some really, really weird times. But where did you notice beauty, wonder, awe? What made you grin or laugh hysterically? Don't send your brain back to the dude in traffic who does not know how to merge. They're not your business. You're your business right now. Did you have a moment today when you were like, oh my God, I love myself? I am so fucking cool. Go back to that. When's the last time that you noticed what a wonder of nature you are? Not just as a human being, but you as this individual who's connected to all of this other individual stuff. But when did you last kind of gasp or get curious about how fucking cool you are? Well, hello there from Athens, Tennessee. I'm asking folks to look specifically for wonder and awe and joy, to create a glimmer of hope before we go to bed. So things don't feel so heavy. I have been to Tennessee many, many, many times. Chattanooga is one of my favorite places. It's been a long time though, because the last few times I went through, Tennessee was between point A and point B. And from Long Island, well, hello there. Take a breath. Again, this is not exactly a meditation. This is just to slow down. I got nothing to sell you. I do hope you feel something that connects somewhere in the mind or the heart or the belly that reminds you of grace. I feel this need to say again that I don't do anything here. I suppose if I stay on TikTok long enough, all of this will become storytelling time. Because as somebody who has traipsed through Tennessee and across the continent many times while living in my little Mini Cooper. Oh, I got stories. I got stories around all things spirit and God that will make you question how you define many things. Take a breath again. I also feel the need to ask, when's the last time you gave yourself permission to slow down? To recognize that the world is going to be the world when you get done slowing down and taking a breath, having a bath, making a good dinner, singing to yourself. Did you tell somebody today that you loved them and mean it? Did somebody else say, I love you? Or a hey? And then did you trust that they were just loving on you in the way they know how? Again, find your breath. Just slow down. I'm finding today that if I slow down this way, if I do a live on TikTok and slow down, I don't feel guilty about moving slowly or not doing the thing to impress somebody else or to avoid their judgment. Here for me, it's also my own permission. Like, of course I can slow down. I can slow down with a bunch of strangers or a few of them. Why not? On your next exhale, I want you to say thank you. No matter to whom or for what, just say thank you and see what happens inside your body when you say that. Just notice. What happens if you do the same thing, except this time you say, I love you? What happens inside the body? And if emotions come with that, let them come. Let them come. We're not going to see the snot. We don't care. What does it feel like if someone you don't know and you've never met says to you, I love you deeply? I am so glad you're here. I get to walk this wide world with you. Does that bring up cynicism? Or a little inner, no, she doesn't. Why do we do that? Why are we so eager to deny somebody else's lived experience, especially if it's something as simple as, I have boundless love for you who I do not know. I was made to love you. And it's given freely. And when I don't give it in any fashion, I'm diminished. Being peoply is weird. God, we're brilliant, but also ridiculous. I mean, most of us have got opposable thumbs and 3.5 pounds of genius up here. And man, we're afraid of love and to be loved, to give love. I wonder why that is. Take a breath. I felt that. If something got a little constricted right here, just give it a nod. Breathe into it and say, thank you, I love you. You don't need to be afraid of your big old heart. I feel the need to tell you what you would tell a child. Like if you were reading to them at bedtime and they said, I'm afraid of my heart. I feel like they would be snuggled in right here and you'd lay the book down and you would say something like, but my love, how can you be afraid of your big old heart? You would assure them that you love them. You would give a squeeze, maybe kiss the top of their head to say, yes, this love is real. It's returned. It's returnable. You are loved and lovable. And this is nothing to be afraid of. God's going to touch your heart in ways that don't follow the rules of the game. Especially when you think you've got it all figured out, all of a sudden, whoopsies. It doesn't come on our schedule. Although some folks say it's always perfectly timed. I don't exactly believe that. I have said on more than one occasion God was late. Like he's got to keep up. She's got to sync her calendar again. Take a breath. There's a voice wants to move for somebody, and I don't know for whom. and it feels awfully personal, so diving into it in this forum doesn't feel right. What does feel right is to say, you don't need reassurance. You don't need reassurance. Your very being is the reassurance. You know what you know. Nobody else needs to understand it. You couldn't explain it anyway. There aren't words for it, right? You just know. Trust that. And move accordingly. Take a breath. Slow it down. There is nothing that can't wait another 30 seconds for you. Hey there, Gary. I'm guessing that little nudge I got was for you. You've got this. You have got this. And all of this, whatever we want to call it, it's got you. If it were easy, everybody would be called into it. Take a breath. On the next exhale, exhale with your mouth open. It might look silly, it doesn't matter. We can't see you. And I want you to notice the difference. Just notice the difference. And then just breathe like you usually breathe. If I do this thing again, I need to give this a name. I'm thinking about calling it like the daily pause. If I could snag the cat, I could spell pause, P-A-W-S. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off with this. May your evening be blessed by peace. May you feel free to run the dishwasher twice. May you have just enough foresight and forethought and forefeeling to give grace when your mouth and brain want to give a proverbial backhand. And may the clothes and dirty dishes get to where they need to be. Have a great evening. Thank you. Good night.